Okay, here we go. 2006 Power Stroke F250 Super Duty. These are the Recon LED replacement lights. And I'm going to show you how they go together. And it'll be a little easier for you to figure out how they come apart. What we have is on the inside of the mirror you have 4 clips. You have one, 2, 3, and here's this ear clip. So there are 4 clips that you have to get to release the back side of the mirror. You have the 3-prong plug for the light. And if you look inside here, you see daylight through there. That's where you need to push for 1. And that little funny one is right there. And that's on the outside. That's this one right here. You need to push it in. And then on the inside of the mirror, there's one there, which is, as far as placement goes, it's about 2 inches down. It's right there. And the other one, you see daylight right there, is on towards the bottom, right back in there. Now you're going to need a flashlight to see in there. But I wanted you to see where those clips are so you could try and get it off. I just spent an hour doing one side. Now the side here came right apart once you see the inside. And these are the clips on the inside of the mirror housing that goes on the back. Actually holding it upside down. Okay, you got one clip over there that you need to push down on. Another clip on the outside, another clip on the inside, and then that funny little ear right there goes right inside there. So you need to push out on that funny one. It needs to come out. I'm sorry, I said in earlier, but it's out. There's actually a hook on the back of it. So that's how that goes together. So hopefully I can show you how this goes back together. And as far as the wiring, everybody says the wiring does not fit on the reviews of these lights. It does, but you need to unclip this, unhook it from this clip right here. If you bend this clip out like this, it'll give you a lot more slack in the wiring. It's unclipped from here and let it just hang inside there, and when you push the light in, it'll just set right in here, the plug. So that's how that goes. Alright, and as far as the socket goes, you put it right through there like that, and then push the housing on. Not easy to do one-handed. I'll line up these clips in the back of here, and they just slid right in. As you can see, they just slide right in, and they should click. If they don't click, like on the other side, I basically just took my hands and clapped on there, and they popped right into place. So you see, you got all these. I got an open seam right here. I'm going to have to get that closed. Okay. Basically just push it together, and it should. As you can see, it should all go back together quite easily. Which this one did a little too easy, I'm thinking. It just kind of fell right into place. I don't know how I feel about how that just fell into place like that. I hope it's got a hold of it. I don't want it to fall off. Make sure you got your plug out so you can plug it in. I'm going to have to clamp it. which I just did. And now you can see that seam all the way around there. I have a nice tight seam, so it must be all clicked back together. Like I said, I just took my hands, and if you can see in the window, I just clap my hands together right on the outside of the housings, and it just clicked right into place. So this is the inside. You have 3 clips on the one side which get hooked in first, and then these rounded type clips which slide into place and click. So this back side here goes in first, and then the other side clicks into place. So try and get this wiring. And as far as the wiring goes, it's a specific shape. You're not going to be able to plug it in the wrong way. As you can see on the end of that, it's definitely a specific shape. So there's only one way it can plug in. So if you pardon me for a second, I'm going to plug this in. As you can see, and it just should click into place, which this one isn't, of course. That in. Now before I go any further, I'm going to check this light like I did the other one, and make sure this is going to work. I'm going to turn the running lights on, and then the 4 ways, and make sure the wiring is good. As you can see, I have light, running light, and the hazard light. So my wiring is good. LEDs are all good. Turn that off. Turn that off. There's how it looks when it goes back together. All I got to do is push this in place. And like I said, when you have that opening there, now that that's unclipped from up here, I have plenty of wire to push that down, that plug down in there. Like I said, you got 3 clips. This flat side goes in first, as on the other side. Make sure they get in their hole, their pocket. And then this side, on the back side, you have these 3, or those 2 little funny shaped, and they just get pushed into place. Now watch the head of the plug on the back side of the mirror. It does fit in the hole, but you want to be careful. You might have to help it with a screwdriver to get inside the plastic right there, so you don't break it off. And that should be it. Wait 1 second, I'll show you. As you can see, that does fit in there. And you got the one little funny clip there, and the little round shaped clip on top. You got all 3 tabs on the front, all lined up. And there it is. Put it in place. That should be it. And there you have the light. Good luck.